Hi everyone, welcome back to the Cocktail Vlog. I'm Steve the bartender, and today we're making cocktails from around the world. So I'm featuring 5 countries and 5 cocktails. I had people respond on Facebook and on the YouTube channel tab and suggest their cocktails. I basically handpicked from that. So for example, the first cocktail I'm doing is from the US, and I have the most subscribers from the US, so I thought that it would be right to do that first. There's kind of a split response between either the Old Fashioned or the Manhattan, but I decided to do the Manhattan because I've done the Old Fashioned many times. I've done variations on as well. If you would like your country to be featured, comment below and let me know what cocktail, not necessarily what cocktail you drink, but what cocktail is most familiar with your country, i.e. the Italians, perhaps a Negroni or a Venetian Spritz, or America, a Manhattan or an Old Fashioned. So first up, we've got the Manhattan representing the United States. So this is a stirred drink, and I will start by adding a little bit of ice to my glass to make sure that's nicely chilled. And then we're measuring 60 ml, 2 ounces of whiskey. You can choose between a bourbon or a rye. Today I'm using Knob Creek Rye, thanks to Caleb. And then a Sweet Vermouth. So 30 ml, 1 ounce. I'm using Antica formula, which has got some vanilla notes to it. Then 2 dashes of Angostura Bitters and 1 dash of orange bitters, thanks to Daniel O'Regan. Nice and simple. Add plenty of ice to your mixing glass and stir for 30-40 seconds. I haven't done a stir down on the channel for a long time. Well overdue. And into a chilled coupe glass it goes. And then garnish with 3 maraschino cherries. And there you have a Manhattan. Cheers. Ideal dilution. It's got a bit of spice from the Rye Whiskey. I haven't had a Manhattan for a long time. Tasty. Now we have a whiskey highball representing Japan. So we add plenty of ice into a highball glass and measure out 60 ml, 2 ounces of a Japanese whiskey. Thanks to Amanda McD for the Suntory whiskey. Super simple drink. Couple ingredients, plenty of ice. This is quite a large highball, so I'm going to fill it to the top with ice. And simply top it up with club soda. You can give it a gentle stir if you like, and optionally garnish with a wedge of lemon. There you have a whiskey highball. Cheers. Refreshing, super easy to drink, quite malty from the whiskey. On to cocktail number 3, we've got the Venetian Spritz, which is representing Italy. So I've decided to use Select, which I think was the original aperitivo, but of course you can choose your aperitivo of choice. Aperol is the kind of go-to these days. So 60 ml, 2 ounces of your chosen aperitivo. Add it straight into your wine glass. Add a slice of orange as well. Now you can add ice first, you can add ice later. Some people want to do it different ways. It's completely up to you. The reason I'm doing it this way though, is I've got a plimsoll line on my glass which measures 150 ml. So 5 ounces. So I can very easily and accurately measure. Once I've added 60 of the aperitivo, I can simply pour to that line and it'll be 90 ml, 3 ounces of Prosecco. Easy. So 30 ml, 1 ounce of soda, and plenty of ice. I don't feel it needs a stir because you've already just dumped the ice and it's kind of agitated the drink. So there you have a Venetian Spritz. Cheers. Also my preferred Venetian Spritz, utilizing Select. Another extremely refreshing drink and my personal favorite recipe. So make sure you go check out the Venetian Spritz comparison video where I compare Select, Aperol, Campari, and Cynar. And now we have the Fernet and Coke representing Argentina. I've been asked to do this many a times and I've been very interested to do it and I just haven't got around to it. So a very simple drink. It's a highball, 2 ingredients served over ice. So apparently the Argentinians are responsible for drinking 75% of the world's Fernet stock. So they love this stuff and this is apparently the way that they drink it. Typically they do serve it in a 2-litre plastic Coke bottle that's cut in half, and then you add 50% Fernet and 50% Coke, and then you share it around. It's a bit of a communal drink. I'm only doing a single serve today, so I'm going to serve it in a highball glass. If you want to be authentic, you can do it in the Coke bottle if you like. Apparently if you buy it while you're out, the ratios will be a little bit different. So rather than 50% Fernet and 50% Coke, it'll be 30% Fernet and 70% Coke. So the ratios will vary, but I think the most common route is the 50-50 split. So I'm gonna throw my ice in the glass. I think it was about the 1980s that this drink was popularized, and it was the Fernet brand discovered that the sales in Argentina were sort of skyrocketing in comparison to other countries. So they put together a big ad campaign and then it just exploded from there. And then now it's kind of like the national drink of Argentina. So I'm measuring 60 ml, 2 ounces of Fernet. So this is a bitter digestive, an Italian bitter digestive, quite bracing. It's kind of like the bartender's handshake. It's mainly in the US, I believe. So, you know, it's an initiation, or you go to another bar, you ask for a shot, and if they know you're a bartender, this is probably what they'll give you. Or I think Malort over in the US is growing as the bartender's handshake, but it's bitter, it's bracing, and then it's got a bit of a minty finish. They actually do have a different Fernet as well, which is more of a minty flavor, but it's quite a strong flavor. And for the sake of the video, I'm measuring this. I'd ordinarily just top this up and then free pour the Coke and estimate the 50-50, but I'd like to give an accurate response on my taste. So 60 ml, 2 ounce. And I saw on someone else's video, someone else commented that don't stir the drink. I could be wrong. Argentinians, if you would like to comment below and let me know how you prefer, what ratios you like, then I'm open to constructive criticism. Cheers. Woo, that is quite potent. The Coke doesn't do a lot. I mean, it mutes the flavors this ever so slightly, but the Fernet is strong, it's bold, it's potent, it's herbaceous and bitter. Give it like 30 seconds after you sip, and then that mintiness and that menthol kind of lingers. I think you really kind of have to acclimatize yourself to this particular drink, which the Argentinian people probably have. I would also like to try this in a different portion where the Fernet is a little bit lower. It intrigues me. I want to have more of these so I can grow to like it even more. And last but not least, for volume 1 of the cocktails from around the world, we have the Bloody Caesar representing Canada. For those of you who have watched the channel for a while, you know I absolutely love tomato juice, and this just goes that one step further, and we're using clamato juice. So clam juice with tomato juice. What's not to love? I'm heaps excited about trying this. All the Canadians that responded to my poll all said that I have to make a Bloody Caesar. So here we go. You can build it in the glass, but I'm going to give it a very light shake just to combine all the ingredients. And I'm going to start by measuring 45 ml, 1.5 ounces of vodka. And Clamato juice. 120, 4 ounces. I've seen this before. I've never tried it. Oh. Smells good. Smells great. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. So 2 dashes. Yep, sure. And then you can add Tabasco sauce, or I've opted for a Mexican hot sauce which has chili and lime, so it's going to add some other notes to it. I thought this would work quite nicely. Whoa! I thought I was going to dash. It poured. And then optionally, you can add horseradish as well. I'm going to opt for that. I want some extra flavor in there. I'm just doing half a bar spoon. And for all the Canadians out there, again, I'm open to constructive criticism, so please let me know how you prefer your Bloody Caesar. You can also add salt and pepper to season, but I think there's enough going on there at the moment, but it's completely up to you. So I'm just giving it a shake just to combine the ingredients, get it nice and cold. The tomato juice is already cold, but the other ingredients aren't, and just to combine it. Nice, quick burst. It'll give it a little bit of a slight aeration. Then I'm going to pour into a celery salt lined glass. Celery salt contains salt, celery seed, capsicum, and paprika. Now, if you would prefer, you can dump the ingredients of the shaker into the glass, but this is a delicate glass and it'll splash everywhere and make a mess. So for the sake of the video, I'm going to just strain over fresh ice. And that looks delicious. Nice simple garnish, a stick of celery, but if you like, you could also add a lemon wedge, a skewered olive, pickled peppers. Plenty of options out there of what you can add. You know, I've seen garnishes with burgers stacked on top and bacon and however you like, but I'm going to keep it simple today. There you have the Canadians' favorite, the Bloody Caesar. Cheers. Whilst I don't like tomato juice, I'm pleasantly surprised. When made properly, if anyone has seen my Bloody Mary video, I got accosted for being a little bit careless in it. I simply built the drink in the glass. I didn't shake to combine the ingredients. Okay. Whilst I don't enjoy the drink, I could consume it. If I was hungover and I wanted a hangover cure, I could maybe get through the whole thing. But it's not as... I'm sorry if I offend anyone that does enjoy Bloody Marys and Bloody Caesars. It's not for me, but okay. I may be a Clamato fan. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And of course, it's just part one of a series of videos. If I get enough responses from you guys in the comments below, then I might make a second, third, fourth part series from cocktails around the world. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I just said that. All right. See you soon for another cocktail video. Cheers.